Now, we should probably just buy a longbow on old Yuki as well. Everyone should get a longbow, probably. Can't hurt, can it? Let's see. Which means we'll probably need to find some arrows at some point. That would be pretty useful. But now, what's our next objective on old Ukes? Did we... I don't think we finished that quest, did we? So we've been to Castle Morn. Now we should probably go back and speak to Arena, I guess. We'll see if her power has showed up yet. And... oh.
Rena, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered.
I mean, yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea to leave a extremely partially sighted girl out here by herself when everyone around her had been murdered.
I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Arena, it will be done.
Cool. Can I have your armor?
I'll find them, the foul. I'll hunt them, rest assured.
I guess that's that. It's a very typical Dark Souls quest. Everybody dies. Lance Archer would approve. But now what? Let's have a look. We don't appear to have a lantern, so we could pop down to our isolated merchant friend whilst we're in the vicinity. I mean, we're not in the vicinity, but we're not terribly far off if we port to the old Church America. And then do a bit southward. And we should probably knock off that mausoleum just to stop that dang bell from ringing. So that was where Salon's lurking, isn't it? Down in that little cave bit. Yeah, let's deal with you. Because I find you to be annoying. Very cool in a sort of Shadow of the Colossus kind of way. But also rather annoying. This isn't the best weapon for mount combat either, it seems. Or at least not for precision attacks like this. But yeah, we don't want to get squashed, so there is that as well. So yeah, we'll stick to horse. Horse friend can help us out perhaps. And there we go. That's your bell rung. Now, a bit of architectural vandalism out of the way. Let's go and buy ourselves a lantern. Cheers, friend. Do we need anything else? Smithing stones? Not really. I mean, we've got the weapon that I'm planning on sticking with, so... Although, smithing stones could be used on our... finger seal, couldn't they? Yeah, maybe that's something that we should do, is pop back to the hold and see if we can't level up our finger seal, because we're going to need it for a while, until we get a better one. Yeah, it does require smithing stone 1, although we haven't actually... Oh no, we've already upgraded it to 2. Good. I could have actually checked that before I ported back to the hold, but I didn't, because I'm a big spoon. So now, maybe spend the last of our runes on a few arrows, because we could use a few arrows at least. And maybe we've heard the howling.
You're a tonic, and I can also that you're not. Then why not? I am Carly.
No, we haven't spoken to Carly yet.
I am of a selling where the land has been
Yeah,
its own
yeah,
town, let's say.
that's cool. 21 arrows. We'll mostly be using it for pulling, I imagine, on old ukes. But yeah, it looks as though we haven't... Oh yeah, we haven't been to Mistwood at all, aside from down our river well. There's another site of grace somewhere near Kenny, isn't there? On the outskirts of Mistwood, there's one around there somewhere. And we haven't cleared Waypoint Ruins. Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff we could do. Maybe at some point we should have a pop at the dragon that lurks in that lake. He's probably the easiest dragon in the game, because he's in Limgrave, so... It's not guaranteed that he's easy, because there are some rock-hard enemies in this area, but... Could be worth a go. Maybe it's worth a go now, whilst we've got, like... 0 souls to lose. Thanks for the somber. That's kind of cool. So yeah, let's flail around with our scythe and occasionally hit a dragon in the butt with it. That seems like fun. Where is the bugger? It's probably near the old Dragonburnt ruins, where all the guys are like, Agil! It's rare to get talking enemies in Souls games. Not completely unheard of. I think there's some in Souls 3 that I can recall. Oi! Bad dog. Bad rat. Nice. Bound to come in handy at some point. Nice. Yeah, leaping scythe attacks are always fun. Angry dogs, less fun. Especially when they keep sneaking up from behind like that. Little monkeys. Torch guys. You gotta watch the torch guys, because for some reason they can just murder anyone in a Souls game. They're some of the deadliest buggers around. Have we been down here? Ah, that's where the old teleport chest is, isn't it? We'll leave that for now. Pop off a heal or two, perhaps. Still some bugger talking about a gear. What loot are you gathering? You horrible little things. A golden rune. How exciting. There's a lad on a horse. We'll just give him the slip for now. And Crabulon, not our friend. This tomb though, this looks exciting. If you want to get poisoned to heck. Yeah. Jeez, that is well guarded, whatever it might be. But we can be patient. Thin out the pack, as it were. Especially if we're knocking off 2 at a time. Okay, that wasn't quite patient enough for my liking. And yeah, we got poisoned. We were incautious. Do we have anything we can do about that? Doesn't look like it. But at least we can snag a leaf. Lovely. So yeah, we're poisoned now, which means it's not a great time to fight a dragon. But then again... Oops, wrong spell. What's the worst that can happen? We die, we respawn at a stake, probably. Now, you lads, dragon related, you look like you could be. This poison's taking forever to wear off. There we go. There's Dragon Friend. What's up, friend? Yipes. Now, what are you up to? You've probably got tail swipes, haven't you? Oh, no, you've got swing around your head strikes, but they're effectively the same. And yeah, you've got flames. There goes our hoss. But he's back. Come on then, dragon friend. Yep, hit and run, hit and run. This is doable. Yipes. But yeah, hit and run. And then run some more. Definitely a horseback fight. But one lucky hit will probably knock us off because I don't want to use my last +2 early. But there we go, we've used it now. Do we have an actual Wondrous Physic? Did I put anything in it, or is it an empty flask? Hopefully it's got something in it, because we probably will need it at some point. Oh, did we get off a bleed? Spiffing. And now... here he comes again. Ah, jeez, the flames went that way. And yeah, a flask of Wondrous Physic is blank. Which is unfortunate, because we could have got this fight won, but now we're probably going to die. Ah, so close. We got it! First try! Wow. I wasn't expecting that. We got a decent chunk of runes. Not enough for a level at this point, but nonetheless. That is one less dragon that will be bothering us on our travels. Now, have we had a good explore of this camp? We haven't. We probably should. We shouldn't just gallop through it on every character without stopping in and saying hello. Hello. Oh dear. Okay, that backstab didn't quite go according to plan. But yeah, we are getting bleeds off pretty quickly. Nice. Yeah, basically 2 combos is enough to get bleeds off. with the double blood dagger build. Very nice. What are you doing? You trying to stab me and failing? Not bad. Don't know what that is. Don't want any of it. Are you going to finally break that pot and be able to come around? Yes, you are. Good. And you've lost interest in me. You'll pay for that. Now, that leaves you over there. Are you the only other enemy? You're pretty sturdy. Although, to be fair, we haven't leveled up our weapons, so... Which is probably something we should do. What swag you got for us? 6 smouldering butterflies. Oh, hello. Just a flurry of attacks. That's why they call her Hurricane Sammy. That and the fact that that's what I named her. It seems especially fitting now. And we've got the Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook, which is probably not of use for her. But hey-ho. And I'm guessing the symbol on these tents is the logo of Rhea Lucaria Academy. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen it on those magical seals dotted around and about. So yeah, let's work our way a bit closer to the old map marker, and then when we get another Site of Grace, maybe we'll pop out and do a bit of levelling up of our weaponry. Although, we don't have a lantern yet. Friend over there sells one, so that's probably a priority too. How much rune have we got? Not a great deal. But enough. He says, probably being 10 runes short.
You're near surprised, no matter. Why don't you? Oh, but don't ask.
Yeah, 10 runes shy. What can we sell you? That'd be. Right, so that's lantern covered. But now, I would also still like to go back and maybe sell some of our runes and get some weapons leveled up. Now, let's see. We've only got 5 smithing stone wands and no sombers. Have we not done any cave diving on old Sammy? That's a surprise, to be honest. Although our weapons are not ideal for that sort of thing. Nonetheless, we really should do some before we go much further, so... Where can we find a fun cave? That's a boring cave. We haven't even been to the Weeping Peninsula. There's a Caleb cave that's not going to be any good for us. There's probably caves in Liurnia, but they might be too high level because we do need to start from the start. So yeah, maybe we've got to go to Limgrave Tunnels. Now, can we slip down the side here? We can. I think you can down most of these, to be honest. Let's use our shiny new lantern. See what we can see. Ooh, Golden Rune 4. That's pretty early to find one of those. Now, how do these lads feel about backstabs and bleeds? And things of both of those natures? They don't really mind. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to need 2 and our 1 dagger, I think. Although even then, yeah, this isn't going well at all. This would be why Sam hasn't got any smithing stones, I guess. Maybe we need a backup weapon for her. Yeah, we are shy on weapons on old Samkin. Slash pierce, slash pierce. So piercing damage won't do it by the look. It's got to be strike damage. What's a good dex strike weapon that we could get? Maybe back to the hold and just see what the merchants have got for sale? I guess the fact that we didn't pick up the Morning Star is biting us in the bum. Although, given as that's the case, let's go grab the Morning Star. Let's head into Weeping Peninsula. We may as well stop in and fight that Blood Knight. Yeah, let's see if Friend Blythe can't distract the Blood Knight for us. And then we will stab it up good and proper.
Darrow, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Come on, friend. Blythe wants to say hello. And yeah, that was good going. Good damage all round. Oh, I need to keep him close to Blythe. Ouch. Go on, lad. Oh, that's good bleed damage. Finish him off, lad. Nice one. And we got ourselves that sword that we could technically use, because we could two-hand it. We got... Oh, it does cause bleeding as well. If we could get 2 of them, that'd be fun. But hey-ho.
Hard to work for it, don't say I'm not.
Somber 2, very nice.
Oh, if you venture, tell him I sent him. Be sure that I owe you one, alright? That's the next time we parted.
And now we can go and grab the Morning Star we were looking for. Oh. Lovely. Now, will this just allow us to bounce directly across into the peninsula? Wow, maybe. Maybe. It does. Cool, we can skip the Bridge of Sacrifice. Doesn't really help us, because the thing we need is near the bridge. But it's cool nonetheless. Oh, and there's a stone tool key on the bridge, so we probably want to gallop through anyway. But at least we could sneak in from behind now and stab everyone in the kidneys. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, we don't even need to, because the stone sword key's there. You guys can keep your kidneys today. Suppose we'll chat to Arena.
Hello, my Typenger. My name is
She's probably dead either way.
But I swear, my good father decided to.
Now, Morning Star map. Back to some caves. Although, yeah, if we go to Morn Caves down here in the peninsula, then a lot of the enemies are fleshy and feeble, and we can mess them up. Step aside, dogs. I've got a Morning Star to grab. Torrent, stop being a fool. Silly horse. There we go. And 2 more smithing stones, that's nice. And what have you got for us? Is it the ground and pound one? I forget. Can't really bleed a scarab very well. Oh, it's Mighty Shot, of course. Right, map get. Jeez, now we can't even look at said map because of Knobhead over there firing giant bolts at us. So, guess we're going to have to back off. Oops, did I just wreck some of your wares? I apologise if I did. Probably didn't mean to. Now, that would be where we want to go. So, yeah, let's go for a little jog, shall we? See what we can see, maybe pick up some more sights of grace on the way, and just generally have a lovely time.